Hi everyone. Today in this video we're going to discuss about topic what is marriage and what are the essentials of valid marriage according to Hindu Marriage Act 1955. First we will understand what is marriage. Marriage under the act is the voluntary union of one man with one woman to the exclusion of all the other satisfied by the solemnization of a marriage. A marriage can be solemnized in the sense that the parties to it have gone through the customary rites and ceremonies of either party thereto. Essentials of valid marriage. Section 5 of Hindu Marriage Act must be read with Section 7 of Hindu Marriage Act 1955, and they both together constitute the essentials of a valid marriage under the Act. Section 5 deals with the conditions for a Hindu marriage and Section 7 deals with the ceremonies for a Hindu marriage. Now we will discuss Section 5 conditions for a Hindu marriage. First point is neither party has a spouse living at the time of marriage. According to Section 5 Clause 1 enacts that neither party has a spouse living at the time of marriage. Spouse means a lawfully wedded wife or husband. Before a valid marriage can be solemnized, both parties to such marriage must be either single or divorced or widow or widower. Only then they are competent to enter into a valid marriage. Any contravention of this clause makes the marriage void ab initio as per section 11 of the Act and can be punished under section 17 of the Act. Now we will understand the point 1 with the example of a case law. In Yamunabai versus Anant Rao Tiraram Adra, the Supreme Court has held that the marriage becomes null and void when it is in violation of Section 5 Clause 1 and further observed that the wife in a void marriage can't claim maintenance under Section 125 of Criminal Procedure Code. Second point is mental capacity. According to Section 5 Clause 2, it lays down that at the time of marriage, neither party must be suffering from unsoundness of mind, mental capacity, or insanity. The word at the time of marriage in the clause are important. It follows from this that where a person subsequent to the date of marriage becomes an idiot or lunatic, the provision of this clause are not attractive. Third one is age of parties and consent. The Act does not in terms states that consent of the parties is necessary for a valid marriage, but lays down the conditions at the time of marriage. The bridegroom must have completed the age of 21 and the bride the age of 18 years under Section 5 Clause 3. A marriage solemnized in violation of the requirement as to the age laid down in the clause is not void or even voidable, but the contravention of the conditions is punishable as an offence under Section 18 of the Act. Fourth subpoint is degree of prohibited relationship. Section 5 Clause 4 enacts that no marriage is valid if it is made between persons related to each other within the prohibited degrees unless such marriage is sanctioned by the custom or usage governing both the parties. They are based on the principle of exogamy, marrying outside blood relationship. Contravention of this clause is punishable as an offence under Section 18 of the Act, which specifies that it is punishable with simple imprisonment which may extend to 1 month or with fine which may extend to 1000 rupees or both. And the last one is Sapinda relationship. Section 5 clause 5 enacts that no marriage is valid if it is made between parties who are related to each other as Sapinda, unless such marriage is sanctioned by the custom or usage governing both the parties. They are based on the principle of Sapinda. Contravention of this clause is punishable as an offence under Section 18 of the Act, which specifies that it is punishable with simple imprisonment, which may extend to 1 month, or with fine, which may extend to 1000 rupees or both. Now we will discuss Section 7, Ceremonies for a Hindu Marriage. A Hindu marriage under the Act must be solemnized in accordance with the customary rites and ceremonies of at least one of the two parties thereto, and must fulfill the conditions prescribed from the same by Section 5 of the Act. The customary rites which may be said to be the requirement common in all ceremonial marriages are: first one, invocation before the sacred fire; second one, Saptapadi, taking 7 steps by the bridegroom and the bride jointly before the sacred fire Homa. The marriage becomes complete when the seventh step is taken. Third one, Kanyadana, is another essential ceremony, but its absence must not invalidate the marriage.